Howdy friends, we're back. Welcome to another new episode. Today we're doing some Slayer grinding. I'm going to try to get to both 55 Slayer and get to enough Slayer reward points to be able to make broad bolts. I think we need 300. So it's probably not all going to get done in this episode. I think that's going to take a little while. But what we can do in this episode for sure... Oh man, I'm going to have to clean my bank soon, son of a bitch. Alright. What we can do in this episode, or we should be able to do in this episode for sure, is get to 55 Slayer. And then, of course, we'll do some questing. I think I'm going to try to do this with melee. I don't know if that's the best idea, but getting to the point where I've got pretty good melee gear. It's not bad by any stretch. I guess I'll bring the Rada's Blessing. And I'm going to bring a bunch of swordfish, because I'm not as pumped about those. I have fewer than 100 tuna potatoes now, so at some point I'm probably going to have to start going around and gathering sweet corn and buying potatoes and making a couple hundred more of those, but I don't think I have to do that just yet. Soon, though, probably. Alright, and away we go. Still in this weird state of being nervous that everything is gonna... that should be concerned about getting PK'd all the time. It's not the case, none of this stuff can hurt me anymore. None of these other players can hurt me, but doing the Wilderness Diary definitely freaked me out a bit. Oh wait, I thought this was gonna connect. Oh, I had my north-south swapped around, son of a bitch. Alright. Oh shit, I should bring the Sav at me. Let me switch to that real quick here. Oh, Bear Inspectors use ranged attacks, gross. So I'll keep that in mind for the future. Technically, Anko count as undead. Holy shit. What the hell drained my stats? Oh my god. Okay, well, I need to figure that out. That's not good. Was it the Aberrant Spectres? If so, we don't want to fuck around with those things in the future. If you don't have a nose peg or a Slayer helmet, they use a special attack which always hits, even through prayer, and drains your combat stats quickly. Boost cannot be used to equip a nose peg, so level 60 Slayer or Slayer helmet is required. Okay, well... now I know that they're down in that dungeon. Because they're stinky, I guess? It's preventing me from being able to warp anywhere. Jeez. Glad I had the Ardoin cape, or I could have died in that hallway pretty easily. Alright, so we want the Sav Ammy. Put the Amulet Power back. Haven't actually had a chance to use this since we got it, so that's kind of fun. Alright, so I think that I can avoid those Aberrant Spectres by just going and taking a different route to the Unco. Oh yeah, Clan Wars recovers run energy, that's nice. Alright, that was pretty painless. Strength still makes sense to brute force. I'm probably going to do the Shazian gangbusting again. I bet it's a lot easier now that my stats are just so much higher across the board. Be nice to pump up defense doing that. So I only got assigned 50 enemies, which is reasonable. And also, I think I can get out of here to restock at the bank and deposit stuff if I want to without too much trouble, so I'll keep that in mind, but enjoy the fast forward. See what our next task is. Probably celebrate when we hit... I don't know, actually, we're not going to hit 55 Slayer here. It'll be on the next task. Oh. Enjoy the fast forward. These guys are really easy to prayer flick because their attack speed is exactly equal to the Dragon Scimitar attack speed. So you don't get, like, if you're depending on audio cues alone, which I'm generally more dependent on audio cues, it's pretty easy to just get into a rhythm. I've been flicking for like the last 10 kills or something or more, and I haven't taken any damage yet. I'm only down by like a little bit of prayer. It's actually really hard for me to talk and flick at the same time. That might be a problem with accidentally fast-forwarding through something interesting in the future if I have to shut up in order to do it. Hey, Slayer complete. He wants you to stick to your Slayer assignments. I didn't get to read what that said. Alright, hold on, let me warp out of here real quick. Neve wants you to stick to your Slayer assignments. Slayer Cave next to Neve only allows you to kill Slayer monsters that are your current Slayer task. You're not allowed to attack any other monsters inside that cave other than Hellhounds. Huh. Oh, okay. That's cool. So it must have been that I was like auto-retaliating against the next one on the list. Well, we're at 212 points. We're getting 18 points per task. I think we need 300 for broad bolts. Let me double check. So that will be reasonable even if we're not getting to a combo level here in 3 levels, which we will be. Broader fletching, 300 Slayer reward points. Okay. So it'll be 212 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18. It'll be 266. Then we'll get a bonus with Konar of 90. Yeah, we'll have enough. It'll be a while before we get the rune pouch and the herb pouch, but I think having advanced ranged ammo that's really easy to get is going to be worth that. Also, we came out of that with 90 death runes and 32 blood runes, which is actually pretty good. We have to pay back a lot of death runes from farming the crazy archaeologist, but I think that's something that's going to be very doable in the future. I really got to clean up my inventory soon. I'm running out of free cleanup options, right? Alright, so we're going to head back to Slayer person, see what the next task is, and then get moving. I got to do some stream work here. I got to update my reruns and get my schedule set out, so I need to find something that I can AFK that's safe spottable. I don't think that those enclos are safe spottable. If I don't get a task that's safe spottable, then I will probably go find something else that I need to do anyway, like wood cutting or fishing or something. Probably wood cutting. Calphite in the task-only Calphite cave. I haven't fought Calphites in many episodes. Oh, I could use a multi-cannon this time. I know I can safe spot them this time though, so we will definitely do that. 152, so I might kill the weaker ones. Probably don't need to cannon them. I'm not going to worry about that. And the bone crossbow should be fine for now. Bring some anti-poisons just in case I screw something up. And a few swordfish just in case I screw something up. But this should be fine, I think. Okay. Highest level ones are the Guardians. Probably don't want to fight them. Can see how soldiers go here. Alright, I'm gonna mute. If anything interesting drops, I'll report in. I should be getting a Slayer level soonish, which is cool. I'm gonna get my stream work done. See ya. Slayer 55. Very cool. You can now equip broad ammunition, leaf-bladed weapons, and Slayer staffs, and kill Turoth. We need a bunch more points to be able to do the broad ammunition, so that's the priority right now. It's pretty slow going at the moment because I got a lot on my task, so I think I'm actually going to bounce out really quick and grab the what do you call it? The cannon. Use some of those cannonballs we got from the crazy archaeologist earlier. How many of those did I get? $450. I think I used most of them when I was doing that wilderness task, but you know, whatever. It's fine. Forgot that there's a bank chest right in Shantae Pass. Whoops. Next time, maybe we'll remember. A couple of Ranar weeds, that's cool. Alright, and burned through that pretty fast, actually. Used like 400 cannonballs, which isn't cheap, but hey, also got me 30% of the way into the next Slayer level. And we did it super fast, so let's go get another one. Let's do it again. Right behind all those water skins. I want one more. I got 2 Ranar weeds. That's 2 prayer potions. I have to go do a snapeweed run, or several snapeweed runs soon. I feel like this game changes a lot once you have the ability to make prayer potions and 22 healing food. At least my confidence in being able to attempt content has gone way up since that became a thing. Because maybe you feel that way really early if you're able to buy that stuff, but my choice not to buy it has definitely made things trickier. 151 trolls on Death Plateau. That might be a little tricky. Pop over at the bank up here and then look it up really quick. Range 64, just as I empty my cannon. Not the most efficient use of the cannon this time. Hit a lot of zeros. These guys are quite a bit buffer and more resistant to range than the Calphites were. Quite a bit higher level. So I think I'm going to pick up my multi-cannon here. Then I have to make some life decisions about what I'm doing right now. I might try to finish killing all the dudes that I've started to fight here. Just via a safe spot, but it's going to be super slow. That's okay, it comes with the territory. I'll just look up and see if trolls are like naturally weak against or resistant to ranged attacks. They might be. Oh yeah. They are weak against melee. They have plus 200 defense against ranged, so this was not the most well-informed project. I got some XP. It looks like I can kill them decently from a safe spot, so I could continue to do that. But also fairly resistant to magic, actually. Generate health quickly, vulnerable to poison. Build a farm. I think there's one that just spawns in this room. I'm not sure if he actually spawns in this room or he just was, like, popping over in this corner, you know. I could try coming back and meleeing them if I can find a group that I can prayer flick, but I got work to do, so I'm going to try to finish up the work and then we'll see how far along we are on the task, maybe change strategies at that point. I'm going to have to make more cannonballs, but we need to get smithing up to 70 and mining up to 70, so that all needs to happen anyway, and mining is AFK-ish. I guess now that we're 60 mining, we can finally do blast mining. I have all that dynamite that I saved up from getting Lovacaine favor, so maybe that'll be in the near future. But like I said, let me finish the work that I'm doing right now, and then we'll see what's going on. Be back. Okay, so this is pretty brutally slow the way I'm doing it right now. I think a mistake that I made that I didn't really think about, since the trolls are weak against melee, the cannon inherits the accuracy of your currently equipped weapon. You probably could do this more efficiently with a cannon with a melee weapon equipped and trying to just do this melee in general. So I think I'm going to go make more cannonballs. Making more cannonballs involves some blast mining. I have some time to not be working on stream stuff, so even if blast mining is a little bit more attention intensive than doing stuff in the Motherlode mine, I think that's probably okay. I'm gonna have to take a break and feed my cats because they're going insane, and usually I would feed them in 20 minutes, but they're gonna like destroy my stream desk if I don't feed them now. So the plan is going to be check out blast mining. Maybe we'll work through our dynamite stack, see how much iron coal that leaves us with. I think I don't get iron from it. We do get coal, and that's the bigger stopping point, bottleneck for making cannonballs. Make a bunch of cannonballs, come back with a melee setup, and see if we can do this again instead of with range, which seems to be really, really slow. So see you in a bit. So I don't know how much of that was muted. I hit start recording and then the live split timer was going while I was banking stuff. Basically just saying that I need to go do blast mining and that my inventory situation is getting really bad. And I need to run and stop my cat from knocking stuff over after feeding them, so I'll be right back. Enjoy the fast forward to the blast mine. That's what I meant about knocking stuff over. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. Yeah, we're gonna go to blast mine. Let's check it out. Hopefully there's a bank in there. I assume there is. Oh yeah, tons of banks. Don't even need to sweat it. Where is my dynamite? I got 661. Oh, I didn't realize that dynamite didn't stack. Huh. Alright, well, figure out how it works when we get there then, I guess. Lovacaine. It's the blast mine. This doesn't have a... I don't know why I'd want to be doing this with someone else. I don't think we do. Okay, so we just want to have the lowest possible ping, I think. There's a bank chest. Need to get chisel. Want to have my prospector piece out. Need tinderbox. And then I think just a full inventory of dynamite. I'm understanding it right. Alright, so there's somebody here. I think this is where we want to be. Make sure I'm not competing with anyone. Alright, so we do excavate and load slots 1, 2, then 1. Then light 1 and 2. 4 and 3, light 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 6 and 5. Get the blast doors up from spot 1 to 6. Deposit the sack at 7, which is right behind me. Okay. I think I get it. I'm going to give it a shot. I have quite a bit less time to get out of that than I thought I did, so. Pick up the blasted ore. Maybe the time limit looks scarier than it actually is. Alright, let's try this again. I already did this wrong at the beginning, but that's okay. It should be 2, then 1. 1, 2. Excavate, load, excavate, load, hit. I think we actually wanted to start here again, let's see. Oh wait, no, 6 then 5. I actually did this in the right order. pick them up in the order they blew up in, so they don't despawn. I'm getting some fire making XP from this too, that's cool. Didn't realize it worked that way. Okay, I think I get this one now. We light this one, and then this one. We go back up and pick up our first 2 ores. Got it. Alright, enjoy the fast forward. Oh, that's kind of cool. And they give you the ore, they give it to you noted. Well, I got 3,000 XP from doing that. 30k an hour. It's basically what they expect, right? Yeah. But I think if I'm going to be doing this, I want to be doing it with, like, full prospector or close to full prospector. Also, I do have some stream work that I still need to do. I'm glad we finally got to see what this is like, but the short of it is that I think I'm going to have to go to Motherlode. I've got 170 iron. How many cannonballs do we get per iron bar? Instead of stopping point here. 4 cannonballs per bar. Alright. But I think I want 1,000 cannonballs before I go back out there. I guess I've got 37 bars already banked, right? So I think I'm going to go get a few inventories full of iron, and then we're going to go to Motherlode and keep going until we get the coal that we need, right? It's a lot of coal. This might take a long time. This might be most of the episode. until we do the quest for the episode. That's okay, we need to do this anyway for RuneScape, so... Not really a big time loss. Actually, I'll go ahead and get a full inventory of iron here, but I should check out the mining guild now that I've unlocked access to it. I think that's where we're ultimately going anyway, so... Building feels over-engineered. Is it meant to be annoying to get to the front door? Oh, there's... okay. It's a courtyard, that makes more sense. Seems like this is pretty popular. It might take me a minute to find a world that I can do this in. Let's see. Yeah, people seem to like going for iron. This is like comically faster than doing the monastery teleport. It's insanely quick. I'm guessing the invisible +7 skill bonus from being in here makes it so that you're more likely to get a single swing hit too. And being surrounded by 3 means you never have to wait for any downtime. And the bank is literally right there. It's pretty great. I'm going to need this iron going forward. I'm trying to make a decision. Like, I have optimization anxiety with regards to mining, because I feel like I should be spending as much of my early mining time as humanly possible in the Motherlode in order to get the prospector set so I get more XP for all future mining. And any moment that I spend not in Motherlode is kind of a waste. Also, other upgrades other than the prospector set that we get from Motherlode that we want eventually. So in any case, I'll probably sit here for a minute getting a decent amount of iron. Maybe we'll go to like 50% of the way to 61 mining, and then we'll pop over to Motherlode. Which I think I can get to quickly from here. Like, I think there's even a shortcut. That door might go there. Oh, it totally does. Awesome. Now I have access to that shortcut too, so Motherlode might be faster because we finished the Falador Medium Diary, which I think required the stupid, the Mithril Grapple. Oh, I didn't get a chance to celebrate this. Two things I forgot to do. One, I forgot to show my updated quest tracker spreadsheet, but it will show it when I go to do quests, and probably also in future episodes I'll refer to it. But the other thing, so remember when I had all this angst about taking fletching above level 50, because 50 was the amount of fletching that we needed to get the quest cape, and I'm like, oh, just doing this for diaries, it doesn't matter, what a waste of time. Well, RuneFest just happened, and they announced that the new quest they're adding in Mauritania requires exactly 60 fletching. So, right now our only waste XP that has gone towards a skill that is significantly above the threshold necessary for the quest cape is in cooking. Granted, that was about 8 hours of wasted time in order to, pay back the summer pies. But there wasn't a lot of other activities that I would have liked to have done while I was at TwitchCon that would have as low of a commentary threshold as I could have gotten in 8 hours. So if it's something I want to do eventually, it's not that big of a deal, I think. Yeah, it's super lucky that the one skill we went overboard on for no reason other than a diary is one that's required for keeping the quest cape. And I think the plan going forward is, once the playthrough is done, we'll consider newly added quests as extra content and just, do standalone episodes for those quests. Upload them after the fact. Declare that the quest cape has still been earned. They have a pretty good pace of adding new content to this game. Got a thing called unidentified minerals? I don't know what these are. I'll look them up here in a second. Let's go to... We're going to get a little bit above 500 iron. Should be great. Unidentified... So this iron mining is the opposite of AFK. It's very, very high attention. Trade for mining gloves and superior mining gloves. Mining gloves. There's a chance that rocks will not be depleted. Oh. Probably would matter more when I'm doing something not like this, where I have 0 downtime between clicks. Cool beans. That's 502 iron. Now we need to get like 500 coal-ish. So it's Motherlode time. Maybe I can get some more work done while doing that. So we need to do it anyway, so it's not a big pain in the butt. I am going to play alternative route though. Try out this shortcut. Nice. Alright, I'll be back. I'm really having a bad time with getting golden nuggets. I think I should be getting like 1 per sack on average, and I just got 1 from the last 5 sacks. So, not great. Especially if the whole point of being here is to get more of those. I should see how many I'm sitting on right now. I actually don't know. 17? How many do I need? I'm going to do the jacket last. I think it's the helmet is 40 nuggets, boots are 30. So I guess we'll go for the 40 nuggets. my thought on getting the jacket last is that I'm going to be doing a lot of mining outside of Motherlode with the Varrock armor equipped. So the chance for double mine is probably more XP overall than the XP bonus of having the chest piece. I guess you're missing out on the Prospector's set bonus. I'd have to figure it out. It's likely better until I finish the set, so I may as well end the set with the body piece. Mining 61, 9 more mining levels to go. I'll mine with dragon pickaxes and infernal pickaxes. Get a dragon pickaxe, I wonder. Dragon pickaxe. Hey, it's a genie. I haven't seen one of these guys in a minute. You know where we're putting it. Mining 62, 8 more levels to 70. My current soft goal is to get to 500 coal and then bounce. Although once we get to 500 coal, I might see how close we are in terms of gold nuggets to the next prospector gear unlock. We need 40. Watch for it. Alright, one more pass will give me enough coal. I need 5 more golden nuggets, so I'm going to push through on the 5 golden nuggets to get another piece of prospector. Next time I mine, it might not be right in Motherlode right away, so I'd like to get a higher XP bonus. Hey, we got to 40 gold nuggets. How lucky. Last time we were close, we got a bad dry streak. I think it's the helmet that... Oh, that's right. Alright, look at that. So let's see, we've got... This has been a pretty boring episode. We're going to get more of these as we get closer to the end. It's kind of unfortunate. And maybe I can try to do all the grinding pretty much back to back so that we can end with quests. We don't have a lot of lead into quests. I'm wondering whether I should like suspend my 1 quest per episode focus until we're getting pretty close to the minimum skills for QuestCape, and then just kind of back to back knock them out. Just have a bunch of really exciting episodes at the end. Probably not. I mean, the amount of XP we're getting from quests now isn't great, but it's enough to get us partways to a level, and some of these skills are can be kind of nasty. Probably still continue to do at least 1 quest per episode. figure out which one we're doing this episode. I'm going to finish... Let's see, how long is it projected for me to take to... Yeah, another 30 minutes to 63 mining. May as well. I'm going to need the coal for later. So we're going to go ahead and knock out 63 mining, and then in the meantime, I'll look up the next quest we're going to do. See if... Mining 63, let's go ahead and smith this stuff. Oh, and I miscalculated earlier, it's not 7 levels to go, it's actually 9 levels to go. 72 mining is what's needed for RuneScape. Oops. Let me see how close we are to the mining boots. Not very. 26 to go, and then we'd have to get 60 to get the prospector's coat. Okay, going to Edgeville. This is going to be slow and miserable. And then once I make my, I don't know, 1,000 or so cannonballs, I'll probably go take a break. And we'll see how much time is left in the episode, and we'll knock out a quest. The quest I'm thinking about here is Holy Grail, which is an intermediate quest that looks like it's not too long. $58 smithing, 12 to go. It's getting pretty slow. Hey, mithril square shields. I remember when I cared about those. Okay, I have 1,000 cannonballs again, and we're not even halfway to 59 smithing. Yikes! Big yikes. We got an hour and a half left in the episode. Gotta do a quest. Let's do Holy Grail. Shut the music off and figure out what we're doing here. And actually, I'm going to take a quick break before I do that. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Holy Grail. We need Excalibur. And melee gear set. Let's see. Food. I recommend a halberd, but probably going to be fine, I would guess. Coins. Bring the standard crap. Go talk to King Arthur. Okay. Kind of like the whole idea of like Camelot teleporting to Gielinor. It's pretty great. King Arthur. Now I'm a knight of the Round Table. Do you have any requests for me? Sending our various knights on an important quest. Wondering if you would like to take this quest up. Tell me of the quest. Recently found out the Holy Grail has passed into Gielinor. This is most fortuitous. None of my knights ever did return with it last time. Now we have the opportunity to give it another go. I'd enjoy trying that. Like, what is the Holy Grail in this setting? Go speak to Merlin, and he will give a better clue as to where it is now that you freed him from that crystal. Okay. Merlin, buddy. King Arthur sent me on a quest for the Holy Grail. Thought you could offer some assistance. Powerful artifact indeed. Due to its nature, the Holy Grail is likely to reside in a holy place. A holy island somewhere not far away. I'm not entirely sure. I spent too long inside that crystal. Go and talk to someone over there. I'm speaking to Sir Galahad. He returned from the quest many years after everyone else. He seems to know something about it, can only speak about those experiences cryptically. Or Port Sarim. I thought I had a... What was my way to Port Sarim? I could have sworn I recently had one that was less miserable. It might have been like going to Remington via boat or something. Yeah, I just walked there from Falador. I might be thinking of the shortcut through Draenor, but I don't think that's particularly effective for what I'm doing right now. Also, I can't bring any weapons with me, so I gotta go deposit all this stuff. So we're headed to Entrana. Yeah, we need prayer recovery anyway. Speak to the High Priest. Yo. Many greetings. Welcome to our fair island. I am in search of the Holy Grail. Did once pass through Entrana. I know not where it is now, nor do I care. Did you say the Grail? You had a Grail night. Fisher King is in pain. Oh, they're going to do the Fisher King. That's cool. The legend of the dude who has the wound in his thigh or whatever, and like the land suffers with him. Go where the 6 heads face. Blow the whistle and away you go. What are the 6 heads? 6 stone heads have appeared just recently in the world. They all face the point of realm crossing. What's a Fisher King? The owner and slave of the Grail. What do you mean by whistle? Whistles are easy. You need one to get to and from the Fisher King's realm. Reside in a haunted manor house in Mistlin. You may not perceive them unless you carry something from the realm of the Fisher King. Interesting. Draenor Manor, it sounds like. Okay, let's see. You know, Galahad was over here. That's cool. Oh, he's a monk instead of a knight. That's interesting. Welcome to my home. It's rare for me to have guests. Would you like a cup of tea? Your brother Galahad hangs a kettle over the fire. Are you any relation to Sir Galahad? I am Sir Galahad. Retired as a knight and now lives as a solitary monk. Thanks for the cup of tea. I'm on a quest to find the Holy Grail. The Grail, yes, it did fill me with wonder. Oh, I could have stayed forever. The spear, the food, the people. Why didn't you bring the Grail with you? Seem to be needed in the Grail Castle? Spamming me with teacups. Need an item from the realm of the Fisher King. When I left, I took this small cloth with a table as a keepsake. It reluctantly passes you a cloth. Nothing like a nice cup of tea. This game is super British. Alright, Draenor. Alright, here are the whistles. We want both of them, and I guess you can only see them if you have the tablecloth in your inventory. That's crazy. Get ready to fight. Head northwest of the town to the gold mine. Didn't know there was a gold mine up there. Already going the wrong way. Wow, to blow the whistle under this tower. That's crazy. Okay. I guess if I talked to Merlin more, maybe he would have given me more tips or something. It's really cool. Just warps you right here. Damn. Black Knight Titan. Guarding a bridge, of course. Oh, there's no fanfare when you get here either. Talk to the Black Knight Titan. I am the Black Knight Titan. You must pass through me before you can continue in this realm. Have at ye, evil knight. Dude's pretty buff, it looks like. It says here that this realm is modeled off of like old RuneScape Classic, which I guess the strongest enemy in that game was a Black Knight, which is kind of cool. Must be killed with Excalibur. Okay. Oh, Excalibur hits pretty hard too. Very cool. Then you pass through him immediately, I see. Oh, there's a fairy ring here. That's cool. Okay. Cross the bridge and head south along the river. Peasants are going to say the crops are failing. Yeah, okay. Why are there peasants here? Right, because it's a realm. So you have to talk about, like, how it's unhealthy because the Fisher King is sick. Grail maidens. Wonder if they're gonna do Monty Python jokes with them, right? Back to the river, I think. Really, really dig this, though. This is a cool inclusion. I said before, this game feels a lot like, just like, you know, a kid's D&D game, but like, good production value, right? And it's been written really well since then, but that's what its roots feel like. Don't have any visitors here. How's the fishing? Not amazing. Many fish live in this country stuff. Remember when this was a pleasant river, teeming with every sort of fish. Any idea how to get in the castle? Why, it's easy. Ring one of the bells outside. I didn't see any bells. You must be blind then. There's always bells there when I go to the castle. Mm-hmm. He's probably the king himself. There's a bell. Nice. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Welcome to the Grail Castle. You should come inside. It's cold out there. Somehow you are now inside the castle. Nice. Welcome to the Grail Castle. Well, none of them are named Zoot, so maybe they are dodging it. Oh. Fisher King. Got inside at last. You spent all the time fumbling around outside. I thought you'd never make it here. How'd you know what I've been doing? Let's see what's happening in my realm. I've sent clues to help you get here, such as the fisherman and the crone. Oh, okay. Presumably we're him. You don't look too well. I don't feel so good either. My life is running short. My son and heir is not here. I'm waiting for my son to return to the castle. If you could find my son, that'd be a great weight off my shoulders. Who is your son? Percival. The Knight of the Round Table. Seek the Holy Grail. Maybe our land can be restored to its former glory. Grail cannot be removed from the castle. A questing knight will one day work out how to restore our land, and then he will claim the Grail as his prize. Or her prize. Any idea how I can restore the land? None at all. Do you mind if I have a look around? Be my guest. Let me see if there's quest updates here, but... Fisher King is very sick. He asked me to find his son Percival, Knight of the Round Table. Back to Camelot. Didn't Percival end up in Fisher King's realm? I don't really remember. Your knight named Sir Percival. I remember young Percival. He rode off on a quest a couple months ago. You try and recover the golden boots of Arcanesis. Any which way that would be. Magic golden feathers that are said to point the way to the boots. Certainly point somewhere. Blowing gently on them will supposedly show the way to go. Way to the east. So it says that this takes us to Goblin Village. Prod the sacks. Poor Goblin Cook. Sorry, Goblin. Didn't mean to hit you in the face. Trying to click past you. You hear a muffled groan. Thank you, I could hardly breathe in there. Father wishes to speak to you. Spoken to him recently? He's dying and wishes you to be his heir. Been told that before. I've been able to find that castle again. Give a whistle to Sir Percival. Use a fairy ring now, apparently. That's exciting. Most convenient. Realm of the Fisher King. Cool. Oh, everything's nice now already. Suddenly our crops are growing again. There'll be a bumper harvest. Oh, there's a door. I don't need the bell anymore. Okay. Oh, time has passed, right? I think time travels at a different rate here. I missed all the excitement. I got here and agreed to take over duties as king. Before my eyes, the most miraculous changes occurred. Thank you for showing me the way home. We gotta get through there, I think. Take the Grail. Feel taking more than one Holy Grail might be greedy. That's fair. Let's blow your whistle first. My man, Arthur. Got your shit for you, friend. Retrieve the Grail. You are a splendid knight. Oh wow. 11,000 prayer XP. That's almost 55. 15,300 defense XP. It says the next quest requires defense 65. Yikes. Well, that's good. Okay, how much time do we have left? Here's our quest trip. So we have about an hour. I might go see how the cannon fares when I have melee equipment this time. Hopefully better. This time was not great. Probably don't need the Grail bell, the whistle, or any of that other stuff, but oh, I'm gonna have to make a decision next episode. We are out of space. Big oof. We're at 805 out of 808. Go back and watch those early thought episodes where I'm talking about how it feels like you have infinite space in this game. It's so quaint. Let's see. Bring Rada's Blessing. Let's bring that wrench. I keep forgetting that it exists. Probably don't need all these runes. Okay. It's probably good. Oh, I need the game's necklace, that's right. I feel like I'm forgetting something. At that time I teleported the corporeal beast, walked in, and almost got nuked to death. That was fun. Prayer 55. Very cool, mostly from Holy Grail. Can now wield the Spirit Shield and can use the Prayer Preserve. Do I want the Prayer Preserve? Boosted stats last 55% longer. Potentially I want that. That could be good for certain quests and stuff. Alright, so it took me... I got in here, I needed to kill 100 trolls. I turned on my cannon, and I killed 33 trolls with 500 cannonballs, and that's in about half the time it took me to gather and smelt the iron and coal for 1,000 cannonballs. All that time spent in Motherlode Mine for 33 trolls. Turns out that having a melee weapon equipped doesn't make that big of a difference. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of this manually. Just going to melee these things since they seem to be decently weak to melee. Try to level up my attack stat, maybe. Maybe I'll do strength, who knows. I don't think this is a multi-combat area. I think that the cannon only works because when you're standing so far away from the enemies, none of them actually have a chance to target you. So unfortunately you can't sit and, you know, melee them and have your cannon hitting everything at the same time. So we'll see how far I can get with the stuff I brought. I'm going to try to avoid burning through prayer potions for this. I guess I can always Games Necklace to quickly grab more food. Maybe I can burn through my swordfish. Yeah, right now we're just trying to level Slayer. That's all we're here for. I'm going to save my other 500 cannonballs for something that's more pressing. It's interesting, I guess the thrower trolls can't melee you? So I wonder if you wait here long enough for everyone to become tolerant, if I can go and like freely kill the thrower trolls. Might give that a try and see if it works. Okay, if you attack one of the thrower trolls, they all aggro you. I almost died. Okay, it's fine. Holy shit. Let's just kill a regular troll for a second and think about a plan here. That wasn't great. That was sub-great. Ooh, Ranar Seed and a Brimstone Key in the same drop. You only get Brimstone Keys when you're on task from this particular Slayer Master? That's double exciting. Awesome. I wonder how rare it is to get both of those in the same drop. I think it's really easy for me to underestimate just how strong melee armor is in this game. Even against an enemy that's level 69, like I was like, I need to come in here and safe spot these guys, or I need to come in here and cannon these guys, but like, they almost never hit. When they do hit, they hit pretty hard. I guess that's what you bring food for, so. I think I'm going to pop back down to Birthorpe, get some more resources. Finish off this guy first, I guess. But now I'm getting hit multiple times in a row, of course. As soon as I started to say something. I have to get tolerance to build again, but that's okay. Don't think there's an altar here. Oh no, hero skill. I unlocked the hero skill. Great. Got all these ensouled troll heads. The amount of XP I need to level up with prayer is brutal now. It's like 17,000, but it's... I need these things. They're not bad. I'm gonna hit the inventory space cap, aren't I? Oh yeah, totally am. Woof. Okay, I think I can finish this task this episode. It'd be a better stopping point than just stopping here for no particular reason. Go sneak a peek over and refill my prayer, then we'll be right back up here. Oh hey, Slayer 56. Very cool. I don't know if there actually is anything to get at Slayer 56. The message got interrupted. I'll check the level up table. Hey, it's attack 61. Let's switch to strength. There we go. It's kind of crazy when you play this game a lot, you start to like feel a tick. Like it feels like a second is lasting just a little bit too long. Hey, another Ranar Seed. Pretty good. Overall drops from this have not been stellar. I haven't been getting a lot of really cool things, but take a couple Ranar Seeds and a Brimstone Key, figure out whatever the hell that does. Really glad the health bar, prayer bar thing in RuneLite is cleaner than the one in OS Buddy. The OS Buddy one would it wasn't translucent, so it would obscure stuff. But that's so much easier for me to see in my peripheral vision, and my gaze is often on my inventory anyway. I can't really tell how low I am on something based on looking at these little orbs in the corner, right? Alright, 18 points. Total of 248. Return to a Slayer Master. Where is this Brimstone chest? Also super close to hit point 64, which is neat. Brimstone chest is next to her. Okay. Grab the key on my way then. And then next episode is going to open with bank organization. And maybe I'll go through the quest thing, my quest tracker, if I remember. It's very clean now. I'm going to go get what I get from this Brimstone chest. So I'm curious. $170 Dagonoth in the lighthouse. Woof. Big woof. Shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lighthouse and Catacombs of Korend has a ranged attack. So they're very weak. Full of poison. Can be cannoned. Bones to Peaches is a cost-effective method of healing. This ain't gonna be fun. 170 Dagonoth. Jesus. Oh, I got 454 iron ore. That's so that's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, it's iron ore, which is boring, but it's 454 of it, which is potentially lots and lots and lots of cannonballs, and it's me not having to mine outside of the Motherlode mine to get more cannonballs. So, hooray! 33,142. Cool. And I was looking at the Brimstone chest traps. I'm like, this is kind of boring. Like, everything in here is kind of not exciting. I didn't actually realize how many. I didn't look at the quantity. I was just like, a swordfish? Okay. Well, 300 swordfish I might be more excited about. Okay. Gonna have to clean up next time. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next episode. Next episode will be probably more Slayer grinding. I'm just trying to get to 300 reward points so I can make broad bolts. I'll probably make a boatload of broad bolts so I can use that rune crossbow. And then I have basically no idea what we're doing after that. I mean, obviously quests. Trying to tell you what quests to probably expect next. Kind of just going down the release order list, or the ones that are intermediate difficulty. So Mountain Daughter, probably a good one. Anyway, thanks again. See you next time. Bye.